what we've talked about today is just your setup position. You think about the position of both shoulders. Shoulder is a little bit too high, right shoulder was too low. This is your sternum, so the middle of your chest just to get too far behind the ball. And to impact, the club was hitting the ground before impact, So what we need to feel like at dress is we're just anchoring our left foot in, so into our left side. Shoulders a little bit lower, allow the chest to get ahead of the golf ball, and that's just going to allow us to hit the ball first. As your chest, as you came through impact, your chest will fall back slightly. So what we want to feel like we're doing is we're allowing our chest and head to rotate towards the target. Rotate, head to slightly rotate to the left through impact. So don't be scared to allow your left ear to rotate towards your left shoulder. Side, chest ahead of the ball. Work the club back, next to face the target. So chest to face the target through impact, left shoulder out the way. Keep that release nice and soft. First, welcome back to the channel. One of the biggest issues I see on a daily basis is when a lot of golfers will come into the impact position when they're pitching. They create too much lean in the shaft. So if you think of the relationship between the grip end of the club and the club head, the grip end gets to the golf ball before the club head does. We add a lot of shaft lean, reduce the loft, and the tendency from there is we're going to dig the leading edge into the ground. So many golfers who have that fault or flaw within their golf swing, they get the backswing going a little bit too short, and as they come into impact they have too much lag, so they have too much lean in the shaft. That's an easy way to explain it. The left wrist goes too much down towards the ground, so the knuckles on the left hand go too much down towards the ground like that, and loft also reduces the bounce. So the next time that you're struggling with a shot, just understand the length of your backswing. So if you think, if we get a little bit too short in the backswing, we're going to have to lengthen the follow through to actually add sufficient power. Handle where the grip end of the club goes low and left, we reduce the bounce and you struggle with pitch. What you do next time you struggle with this shot, grab a tee. This is a simple drill, put it in the grip. People who pull on the handle, the tee is going to go straight down towards the ground too early. The next time that you're struggling with a shot, I just want you to feel like you lengthen the backswing slightly, so everything has to feel nice and slow. 50% longer backswing. It's going to feel like I add a little bit of cupping in this left wrist. That's going to help me maximise bounce, and those on my left hand are going to be pointing directly straight back at me. Because if I have lots of loft on the club and a longer backswing, I'm just going to release the club through impact, feeling like the tee of this golf club almost feels like it's exiting through my right hip. The tee on the golf club is pointing back at my right hip as I hit the golf ball. I feel like my thumbs are more in line with the golf ball coming through impact. From here I'm going to feel like my right palm stays up towards the sky, so the club face is nice and open, so it's almost feeling like it's back in correlation with my left shoulder. Back, feeling like we add a little bit of loft, feel like a longer backswing. Then as we come through into impact, don't drag the handle where it goes low and left. Think about tee of the golf club is working back towards your right hip. As you can see from there, the club head is going to pass the hands. That's going to help me maintain the loft, and it's also going to help me shallow out my angle of attack with pitching and help me use the bit. So think tee of the club, working back towards your right hip, and feeling like chest faces the target. So chest face the target, keeping your elbows nice and close to your rib cage. From there, keeping that club face nice and open. Longer backswing, add lots of loft, release the club, nice gentle release like the club head release. Palm of your right hand facing the sky, loft is maintained. So open that club face as you come through, grip end of the club is pointing back towards your belt buckle, hands nice and close to your left hip. Your belt buckle and chest to the target, take your thumbs off the grip, chest, belt buckle to the target. Nice soft release.